Imagine your body is a kingdom and an army of trillions of cells. The most sophisticated army in the universe, the immune system, is constantly guarding you. They are valiant warriors, precisely eliminating every invading virus and bacteria. But sometimes, this army launches a terrible civil war. It mistakenly identifies our own organs, like the pancreas or joints, as enemies and launches a fierce attack, igniting internal battles known as autoimmune diseases. So, what prevents this civil war from breaking out completely? Is there a mysterious peacekeeping force hidden within our immune system? The 2025 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine honors the three scientists who discovered these guardians of peace. They are Japanese scientist Shimon Sakaguchi and American scientists Mary E. Brunkow and Fred Ramsdell. They were jointly awarded this honor for their discoveries concerning regulatory T cells and their crucial role in immune tolerance. The prelude to this great discovery was opened by Japanese scientist Shimon Sakaguchi in the 1990s. The prevailing view in immunology was that all T cells were born attackers, and any cells with suppressive functions were eliminated early on in the thymus's boot camp. But Sakaguchi, like a contrarian explorer, sensed a clue from an anomalous experimental phenomenon. Why did removing the thymus from newborn mice sometimes trigger violent autoimmune diseases? This completely contradicted the theories of the time. He boldly hypothesized that a peacekeeping force must exist. Through countless delicate experiments, he finally discovered a tiny, overlooked subpopulation of cells carrying the special marker CD5, right next to the vast population of attacker cells. He proved that it was this very group of cells that played the key role in suppressing excessive immune responses. However, this subversive discovery didn't cause a sensation at the time, because no one yet knew what was commanding this mysterious force from behind the scenes. Scientists Mary E. Brunkow and Fred Ramsdell were studying a genetically mutated mouse called Scurfy, whose tragic fate had puzzled the scientific community for nearly half a century since its accidental discovery at Oak Ridge National Laboratory in 1949. At a biotech company, Brunkow and Ramsdell, working like detectives, painstakingly sifted through 20 suspect genes on the X chromosome through arduous gene sequencing work, finally pinpointing the culprit behind this immune catastrophe. This gene, which they named FOX3, was mutated. They further proved that a rare human autoimmune disease, IPEX, was caused by mutations in this very gene. They had found the master switch, but they didn't yet know which force it controlled. When the immunology community connected these two seemingly independent discoveries, a perfect loop was closed. The guardians of peace discovered by Sakaguchi were commanded by the very FOX3 gene discovered by Brunkow and Ramsdell. So, how exactly does this peacekeeping force, the Treg cells commanded by the FOX3 gene, maintain peace within our bodies? Let's enter Thymus University to see their Special Forces training program. Most graduates become ordinary soldiers, but a small fraction of problem students with a mild reaction to self are not eliminated. Instead, they are selected by the FOX3 instructor to enter a Peacekeeper special training camp for re-education. Here, they are awarded a symbolic blue beret, transforming them from potential traitors into loyal guardians of peace. Treg cells, specifically responsible for suppressing internal rebellions. When an overactive angry soldier T-cell prepares to attack our own healthy tissues, the Treg, a peace negotiator, immediately arrives on the scene and pulls out various tools from its toolbox to de-escalate the situation. Its first move is to release blue calming signals to directly pacify the angry soldiers. Its second move is to act like a vacuum cleaner, sucking up the energy rations that the attacker's cell needs to survive, instantly neutralizing it. This fundamental discovery has led to revolutionary clinical applications for many previously untreatable diseases. First and foremost is the treatment of autoimmune diseases caused by the immune system's civil war. Let's look at a story. A little girl named Lily is diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Her immune system is destroying her own pancreatic islets. After receiving Treg cell therapy, an army of peacekeepers is dispatched into her body. These peacekeepers quell the fire within her body. A few months later, Lily no longer needs frequent insulin injections. She can run and laugh freely in the sun, just like any other child. On the other hand, when fighting cancer, we need to do the exact opposite. Cunning cancer cells recruit large numbers of Treg cells to protect themselves, building a fortress of immune privilege that suppresses the attacks of our body's anti-cancer warriors. Therefore, scientists have developed drugs that can temporarily turn off or remove the Treg cells around a tumor, thereby unleashing the suppressed anti-cancer warriors to destroy cancer cells with full force, greatly enhancing the effectiveness of cancer immunotherapy. The same principle also applies to organ transplantation. By infusing Treg cells, the immune system can be educated to tolerate the newly implanted foreign organs, thereby significantly reducing rejection and increasing the success rate of transplantation. However, the application of Treg therapy still faces challenges. How to precisely control the number and function of this peacekeeping force to effectively suppress the civil war without overly compromising our normal immune defenses is a difficult problem scientists are working hard to solve. One future direction is the development of CAR Treg cells with GPS navigation. They are genetically engineered to exert their suppressive function precisely at the site of disease, like an inflamed joint, without affecting the body's overall immunity. So, as you can see, from a fundamental discovery about immune suppression in the 1990s to today's revolutionary therapies for cancer, autoimmune diseases, and organ transplantation, it has been a long and brilliant path of scientific inheritance. The 2025 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine is not just for a single type of cell. It is a tribute to the decades of persistence, wisdom, and insight of generations of scientists who unveiled the exquisitely intricate peace mechanism within the human body. The charm of science lies in the constant exploration of the unknown, and this quest concerning the war and peace of the immune system continues to pave new roads towards a healthier future for humanity. What are your hopes for immunotherapy? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And join us in following this world being transformed by technology. See you next time.